Hello, everyone, and welcome to the NatureCity podcast. I'm your host, Carl Pordelli. I'm also the CEO and co-founder of the company. My wife and I, Beth, started NatureCity over 20 years ago, and since then, it's been our pleasure to serve about 500,000 customers by offering them the best supplements we can make. So today is going to be part one of a two-series episode on aloe vera, which is one of our favorite plants in NatureCity. It's very near and dear to our hearts because our two first products, when we started the company in 2002, were made from aloe vera. That's our True Aloe capsules and our Aloe Cran drink mix. And those two products remain two of our most popular items. And we've also added a topical aloe gel and a soap, too, which people also love. So, we fell in love with the aloe vera plant really because it can help in so many different ways, okay? Use of aloe vera goes back pretty much to the dawn of civilization. Almost 4,000 years ago, there were writings from, places like what's now the modern-day Middle East, places like Syria and Egypt, where the traditional medicine folks of the time were using aloe vera to help with different health problems. So you have to think, and it got me thinking when I first started looking at aloe vera, any plant that can survive and thrive for that long on the planet must have some special, properties. My experience with aloe vera to that point was like most people. I mean, I didn't even know you could ingest aloe. I always knew that aloe is something you put on your skin to help with a burn or, moisturize after you come out a day in the sun. I always thought aloe gel was green, right? Well, that turns out that's just dye, right? The outer leaf of aloe is green, but the inner gel is actually a light tan. This is our topical gel here. You can see, and that's what aloe looks like, kind of lightish, a tannish kind of color. It's not green. That's just a dye. So, when I first started looking at aloe, I really wanted to understand, why it was able to survive on the planet for so long and why it can help in so many different ways. And part of what makes aloe unique and really has helped it thrive on Earth for so long is it's incredibly biologically complex, okay? There's an estimated 200 different nutritional compounds in aloe. And these include many vitamins such as A, C, E, most of the B vitamins, including vitamin B12, which, as you may know, is not typically found in plants, right? It's usually we have to get B12 from animal products, but not plants. Then there's a host of minerals, enzymes, amino acids. I think there were 20 of the 22 required aminos are in aloe, and I think seven of the eight, essential amino acids are found in aloe vera. And on top of that, we have plant sterols, and then really what people think is what makes your aloe vera unique is the aloe polysaccharides. Okay, polysaccharides are basically complex carbohydrates. Think of a long string of beads, right, where each bead is a molecule of mannose or glucose, two sugars. And these beads are not broken down during digestion. That's what makes it a complex carb, almost like a fiber, right? And these aloe polysaccharides can range from very small, maybe like 50 beads, to thousands of beads, right? And the different lengths can have different effects in your body. So, one of the questions that we do get about aloe a lot is, well, geez, if I take your True Aloe supplement or your Aloe Cran or drink your Aloe Cran drink, since it has all these vitamins and minerals, can I use that instead of a multivitamin? And we don't recommend using aloe vera supplements as a substitute for a multivitamin because most of these nutrients are only present in trace amounts. Okay, the brilliance of aloe vera is how these nutrients work together to help support, your digestion, your joint health, your heart health, help you maintain healthy blood sugar, can help your skin, and much more. Some aloe vera researchers have explained this by comparing aloe to a symphony orchestra versus a solo performer. right? The many instruments playing together sound much more powerful and beautiful and energetic than apart. And no doubt, the conductor of this orchestra is those allopolysaccharides. Just to continue the analogy here, they kind of harmonize the biological activity of the other nutrients so to maximize potency and effects of the aloe plant. However, as you may have guessed, for aloe vera to work its best, you need the full complement of these instruments or nutrients to benefit the most from aloe vera. This is a reason why it's important to ensure that the many aloe nutrients are protected and handled properly. After harvesting, they all matter, right? And we're going to get into that in more specifics in part 2 of this 2-part series. But it's an important theme that all the aloe nutrients matter. So one of the unique things about aloe vera is it supports many key functions in the body, which is why it can help many ways. So what do I mean by that? Usually like we see in the botanical world, nutrients, a lot of these, a lot of nutrients can help really with, one or two ways. Maybe they're a great antioxidant. Maybe they help, with a healthy inflammation response in the body. Aloe can help you in at least 4 major ways, okay? The first way is it really just helps balance the body in many respects. So let me give you an example of what I mean. So one of the things aloe does, it can help balance stomach acid, okay? Stomach acid is crucial for digestion, right? So yes, having too much your body producing too much stomach acid could be problematic and cause you a lot of discomfort. But not having enough stomach acid is also a problem because it makes it hard to digest foods properly, right? What aloe does is it helps you balance those levels of stomach acid, okay? So, if your stomach acid levels are fine, it's not going to reduce them to where they're not, to where you don't have enough. And similarly, if it's getting out of whack, helps bring you back into balance. So that's what we mean by, aloe helping bring the body back into balance. Another kind of similar example is aloe does help you promote a healthy inflammation response. Okay, inflammation, almost like stomach acid, is something that sometimes gets a bad rep. But if your body isn't able to produce inflammation when it's needed, you probably will die, right? The key is for that inflammation response to be healthy, right? You don't want sometimes the inflammation response goes into overdrive and produces inflammation when we don't want it to. But that's one of the things aloe can do is it helps really just support this process to where it's a healthy inflammation response. That's particularly important as we get older. Third, aloe is a strong antioxidant, has strong antioxidant effects. As you probably know, oxidative stress caused by an abundance of free radicals, which need to be neutralized by these antioxidants. Oxidative stress is a cause of aging and can cause many of problems as we age, if not held in check. And aloe, it's one of the functions of aloe. And then really, the fourth key area is an important one, is aloe helps support a lot of metabolic functions. So what do we mean like that? Helping you maintain cholesterol in a healthy range, helping you maintain healthy blood sugar also. Very important, obviously, as we age and maintain good health. So in terms of some of the specific benefits, we could talk a little bit more about that now. Let's talk first about digestive health, right? Because that's one of the key reasons, maybe the top reason why people look for an aloe vera supplement. Well, aloe can help digestive health in many ways. We already talked about a key one, right? And that is helping you balance stomach acid levels, right? So, if you're feeling, occasional, acid indigestion or occasional heartburn, aloe may help you with that, okay? But it's not going to decrease stomach acid to a level to where it hurts your digestion. Very, very important. Aloe can have a soothing and protective effect on the stomach also. and promote just better digestion. Okay, an example of this is aloe has been shown to help increase the absorption and bioavailability of certain vitamins. Vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin B12, which, as you may know, many people struggle with in terms of absorption. Studies done with aloe have shown that, when you take like supplements of vitamin C, vitamin E, and B12 and combine them with aloe, you get a much better result than without the aloe. So, just again, is another example of how aloe can benefit your digestion and gastrointestinal health. We talked a little bit about the metabolic and cardiovascular health. Not only, what's important about aloe is when we talk about cholesterol, it helps you maintain healthy total cholesterol levels, but also can help you maintain healthy levels of the components of the cholesterol score, right? You have the LDL cholesterol, which is considered the bad cholesterol. You have the HDL cholesterol, which is considered the good cholesterol, and your triglyceride levels. Aloe has been shown to help you maintain healthy levels of all these parts of the cholesterol score. Similarly, a lot of research has shown that aloe can help you maintain healthy blood sugar, blood glucose levels, okay? It helps really support the body's blood sugar metabolism, helping you getting glucose out of the bloodstream and into cells to where it can be used for energy, which is a good thing. Joint health. A lot of people take aloe just because it helps support joint comfort, helps support and promote joint function, improve mobility, and it does that again principally, we believe, through a combination of the antioxidant effects, but also its ability to promote healthy inflammation response. And there's numerous compounds in aloe which contribute to these effects. Then there is the area of skin health, right? Aloe is very well known for topical use. I think it's maybe the leading botanical in skincare products. But when you take aloe as a supplement, it can also help reduce the appearance of wrinkles, help improve skin elasticity and hydration, and it also helps promote collagen production in the skin too. Now, the one caveat I will say about this is you have to take a relatively large amount of aloe to get these skin benefits. By large amount, I mean close to 1,000 milligrams a day, I think is what has been studied, which is a little bit more than some of the other benefits we discussed. Now, one emerging area of research, which I'm pretty excited about and I've been following for the last few years, is how aloe vera can really help oral health, right? Basically in our mouth, our teeth and gums, that whole kind of oral cavity. There was a review article that came out, I think, in the Journal of Pharmacy and Bioallied Sciences a few months ago that reviewed all the research that's out there so far on aloe and oral health and really concluded that aloe can help do things like soothe gums, help reduce dental plaque, and just generally overall help improve the whole oral health environment. So really neat benefit. To help you with this, if you're interested, look at our True OC lozenge. Okay, it is a oral probiotic, has two important probiotic strains that work in the mouth, and it also has aloe vera in it. Okay, and again, since it melts right in your gum area and your inside your mouth, that's what helps the aloe go to work in that region. So that's it for this week's episode. We are going to be back next week, so don't forget to turn to part 2 of our series on aloe vera, which I will share tips on how to choose a good aloe vera supplement. It's not as easy as it might sound. It's important, again, quality is important with any supplement. When it comes to aloe, it's really important because what did we say earlier? All aloe nutrients matter, so we need them there to help you get the best from this remarkable plant. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to see future episodes, and so you don't miss next week's episode. Please do that. And you could also listen to us on your favorite streaming devices. I think now we're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and I think that covers them all. But please, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate all your support. And this is Carl Pordelli, and I will see you next week.